What's up, guys? I'm here. I snuck in on Jay's setup. He's sleeping. I'm playing. Don't tell him. The other day we were talking about telling his story out there, how this all started, and he wanted me to do it. So here it is. In November of 2014, we noticed he had a kind of a lump under his chin. So we went to the doctor, did x-ray, did a test, and they found out that it was a lump that had to be removed. So went to see a surgeon in the city, and we set up a date to have it removed. That was in December of 2014. I can't talk and play this game at the same time. So we went in for the surgery in the city, Manhattan. Went in. Jason went in for the surgery. Comes out. Doctor comes out and told us that he had it's something different than what they thought it was. So they really didn't remove anything. We had to go for more testing and stuff. So we went for more testing after 2 days in the hospital. Yeah. Came back out. Couple MRI and a CAT scan. And they found that this tumor was surrounded by blood vessels and the blood flow had to be stopped to the tumor so they could successfully try and remove it without losing tons of blood. And I suck at this game. So we did that. That was December. That was January of 2015. Take this guy. It was a 3-day, 2-part surgery. The first part being they would go in through his legs, through his veins. Ooh, double shot. Go in through his veins and stop the blood flow at the tumor so the doctor can go in. That was on a Monday. So they did that, and that was 16 hours on the table. And he came out Monday night, and Tuesday he was just sedated all day. We were talking to him. He knew we were talking to him, but he couldn't talk back, obviously. So he was pretty much sedated. So Wednesday he went in for the surgery to remove what they could remove. That was another 6 or 7 hours. So they did that. They removed what they could. They couldn't get the whole thing because of the location of it, which was kind of part of his tongue, under his tongue, and near his voice box, which pretty much should answer the question on why he talks the way he does, because it's right in near his tongue and voice box area. So everybody who's been asking, that's the answer to that question. So he comes out of that surgery. We were in the hospital for 7 days, I believe, in Manhattan. So it was hard for us. It was hard for Jay, obviously, and for Jay's brother and sister, because we were separated from them for 7 days, because we stayed with Jay every day, every minute of the day. We come home. We get the results from the biopsy that they took of the tumor, and it turned out to be cancer. So, of course, we were all upset. I mean, if you're not upset, there's something wrong with you. And we decided to take the positive route and do what we have to do and to get Jay better. So in March, He went in for another surgery to get a Metaport put in his chest and to get a stomach tube put in his stomach. From the chemo and radiation, there was a chance he would not be able to eat. When you get the chemo and the radiation, you get mouth sores and stuff like that. So it's really hard to eat, and it was just hard for him to eat from the surgery anyway. So he had the G tube put in, which is a stomach feeding tube, which turned out to be a great thing because that's how he took all his medicines and stuff. And the next day after that surgery, he started chemo. Chemo was, he had 7 rounds of chemo. It was 3 days at a time, every 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. So he would stay in the hospital, I think it was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And he would get his chemo treatments, and the doctors told us he would get sick, he would get nauseous. It wasn't going to be a fun 3 days in the hospital. Well, that did not happen at all because Jason did amazing through his treatments. Smiled every single day, as you guys see. And just did whatever the doctors told him to do. And he got through it. So that was 7 treatments over 3 months, I believe it was. So we did that. Then he had to start his radiation. Now, we live in Long Island. His radiation was going to be in New Jersey, which is probably 2 hours from where we live. So for 37 days straight, Monday through Friday, we drove to New Jersey every day so he can get the treatment. We slept over sometimes in a hotel. Maybe once a week we did it. And that was 37 treatments. 37 trips to New Jersey in traffic every day. But it was all well worth it for Jay. Now, through this whole thing, Jay remained positive, as you guys know. All the followers, all you followers who support him, and of course we thank you for that. So we got the 37 rounds of radiation out of the way. Then he had to do one more final chemo treatment. So we did that. Then we went for some scans, and the surgeon decided through the scans that he would be able to remove the remaining tumor that was left without having to take his tongue or his voice box. So that was the surgery in January of this year. We went in. They were unable to, actually they were able to remove most of it successfully. They put they removed what they could from under his tongue and a little bit of his tongue, and they replaced what they removed with muscle from his chest, so to fill a void so he wouldn't get an infection or anything. So that was that. 9 days in the hospital, eating through the, I don't know how to shut that off, so just bear with me there. Eating through the G tube 4 times a day because he couldn't eat by mouth because he was too swollen and pain, a lot of pain and everything. But he did great. He did amazing through this all. He never complained once, really. The only complaint he had was after this last surgery, and about the 3rd day, he wanted to get home to play CS. Oh boy, hold on. So after that, 9 days, 10 days, whatever it was, we got home, and then we started the healing process, which was rough because Jay was swollen, his face was swollen for about really a good month, month and a half. And he couldn't eat, obviously, because he was so swollen, and kind of had to learn how to use his tongue again, to strengthen his tongue muscles and stuff. So he's getting better each day, talking wise and everything. It's easier for us to understand him because we live with him. It may be a little bit harder for you guys to understand him, but most of you know the deal, what's going on. So hopefully soon enough, everybody will be able to understand them, but that's not a big deal. Everybody knows. Let's see here. Through this whole, at the beginning, we were kind of alone. Not alone. We had a big, huge support network with our friends and family. And then it all pretty much changed. Oh. It all pretty much changed. Oh man, what happened there? It all pretty much changed when Jay and his brother went to the Faze house and met Tico and those guys. Those guys have been a huge help in Jay's healing, in helping Anthony get through this, because it's not easy as a family. It's just not easy to go through it, no matter who it is. But the Faze clan has been just amazing. Tico, amazing. I could sit here and talk about these guys for hours. Jay still has the stomach tube feedings. He gets 2 a day. Takes an hour each time. So he gets 1 in the morning, 1 at night, kinda. Starting to eat a lot more. Eat steak, chicken. Steak, chicken, vegetables, a little bit, kinda. Oh, sorry. So we had scans 2 weeks ago, and we went for the results, and finally walked out of the doctor's office with a smile on our face after a year and a half, 2 years, however long it's been. Hey, the doctor said whatever's left inside of him has been shrinking, and that's what they want. So we're happy with that report. We're not out of the woods yet, but we're making forward progress, so that's always good. That's pretty much the story and the battle that Jay has been going through, and Jay's not alone. We are by his side all the time. You guys, subscribers, friends, followers, are just amazing with the support. And then of course you got the rude haters, which I like. I love them. I love the jealousy, foolishness. You know, it's great. It keeps people honest, but karma's coming for those people. They'll get their own thing. Not that I wish that on anybody, but you know, anybody could be tough and brave behind the computer. So you guys can keep talking your shit, whatever, doesn't matter. We know what we got. We know we got a big support behind us all, and we know Jason has a big support. So continue writing what you write, especially the positives. It helps. May not seem like it helps, but the little things are huge. Little things are huge. It's amazing the support we have. And of course, we have to thank Tico for the support, the love he shows our family, the love he shows Jason. He's just an amazing person. That's been helping Jay since the first day they met. And my shot is terrible. It's probably why I don't have a ranking yet. Alright guys, I don't know what happened there. I lost the game. Once again, I want to thank everybody for their support and love for Jason and my family. Again, FaZe Clan, you guys are the best. There's nobody better out there. And Tico, man, you're the man, bro. So much love, so much help to my family and Jason. It's amazing. You're just amazing, man. I can't say enough about you. You changed Jay's whole outlook on this whole battle. We love it. We love you. And that's it for the video. That's the story. We're working hard. Jay's working hard. And again, guys, thanks for everything. We love you all. And as Jay says, yeah, peace.